Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump going head-to-head last night. Of course, the two are locked in a dead heat. Of course, that was before the debate last night. We'll see if it made a difference.
Nearly 20% of Americans surveyed said they could change their vote based on the debate. Amy, upstairs with a group of undecided voters. And we also checked in with a focus group in Ohio. Amy?
That's right. With exactly 6 weeks to go until Election Day, undecided voters have 2 debates left to pick their candidate. And it looks like last night didn't do much to convince that group which way to vote.
Typical politician, all talk, no action, sounds good, doesn't work.
So a man who can be provoked by a tweet should not have his fingers anywhere near the nuclear codes.
The candidate set out to win people over, especially the almost 1 in 5 whose votes are still up for grabs. But at a focus group of undecided voters in Ohio, neither candidate came out on top, half the group calling it a draw.
How many say neither?
In this swing state, nearly 500 miles away from the first presidential debate, these undecided voters rated the contenders in real time. Here you can see their instant feedback on what the candidates were saying. Donald Trump starting strong, especially among men, when touting his business background.
We have to stop these countries from stealing our companies and our jobs.
And Hillary Clinton's strongest moment, talking about safety, according to the women in the group.
If you're too dangerous to fly, you are too dangerous to buy a gun. So there are things we can do, and we ought to do it in a bipartisan way.
Another key moment for Trump when he talked about repairing the country's aging infrastructure.
And we have a country that needs new roads, new tunnels, new bridges, new airports, new schools, new hospitals. And we don't have the money.
And for Clinton, when she spoke about women and the economy.
That starts with raising the national minimum wage and also guarantee, finally, equal pay for women's work.
But across the board, voters saying that the Trump-Clinton face-off didn't change their minds. Almost all the voters leaving exactly as they arrived.
How many saying they still basically came in the way that they're leaving the way they came in? Undecided, slightly leaning, or slightly leaning left, or slightly leaning right.
So what was missing?
Neither one of them earned my trust.
All right, we've got our group of undecided voters here behind me. So let's see a show of hands. How many of you made up your minds who you're going to vote for based on last night's debate? 1, 2. That's it. I have to ask, what's it going to take to decide?
Less celebrity, less Kardashian out of Trump, and less Bernie, less liberalism out of Hillary.
All right, there you go, guys. Back to you, Robin and George.
Wow.
Might be waiting a long time.
Yeah.